Where do you live?
I currently reside in Greenville, Province, which is known for its rapid industrial development and clean environment. It's a perfect blend of urban convenience and suburban tranquility. The area is expanding quickly, yet it still retains the calm, community-oriented atmosphere that makes it a pleasant place to live.
Do you like your hometown?
Yes, I do. What I love most is the local food. It's simple but incredibly delicious. The air is fresh and the streets aren't as noisy as in big cities. I also enjoy the sense of community, as people are always willing to lend a helping hand. It gives me a strong feeling of belonging.
What's your hometown famous for?
Um, My hometown, it is famous for its picturesque landscapes and rich historical knowledge. Um, with somebody that want to know
Welcome to
more
Grammar.
about
What's your hometown famous for?
my hometown, it is famous for its picturesque landscape and historical story. Um, for people who are interested in natural beauty, you can have visit to Lincoln Beach. It is a very beautiful beach I have ever seen. For the others who are historical, fond of learning more about historical story in my hometown, it have a lot, and because it has witnessed many significant events in Vietnamese history.
Is your hometown a good place for young people?
To be honest, not really. There are few job opportunities and limited entertainment options. Most young people move to bigger cities for um, searching for um, better
Welcome to
education
Grammar.
and career prospects. However, it's
Welcome to
still
Grammar.
great for those who prefer a peaceful life.
Welcome to Grammar. Do you think you will live there in the future?
Now I think I won't, but in the future, I might live in my hometown because I am a calm people. I want to live in a peaceful atmosphere, so my hometown is always my best choice. But if I want to develop my career or my education, I want live in my hometown.
What do you like most about your hometown?
Um, the most thing I like about my hometown it is a strong feeling of belonging. My hometown, when I'm here, I always enjoy the sense of community because people are always willing to lend a helping hand, and the neighbors is always have you if you want or play with or have any conversation like fun.
Is your hometown a big city or a small town?
My hometown, as I know, it is small hometown because with big cities, in my opinion, they have a lot of economic centers. But my hometown it is just a few, and my hometown is also doesn't have enough um, public public is like park or supermarket, so it is not have enough quality to be a big city.
Has your hometown changed much in recent years?
Um, yes, quite a lot. It used to be quiet and underdeveloped, but now it's becoming more modern with new building and traffic. The roads are wider and public transport is more convenient. Unfortunately, it has also become a bit more crowded and polluted as any big cities in my country.
What would you like to change about your hometown?
If I will be in charge, I will invest more about public transport because I want to reduce carbon footprint. So I think with public transport, we invest more in this. People will use this means of transport to go to school or to commute, go to school. So it is also help me to improve the environment of my hometown.
What's the weather like in your hometown?
My hometown it is uh, have four seasons like the north side of Vietnam. It, and my hometown is in the central Vietnam. It also have four seasons on the north side of Vietnam, but also in summer they're hotter than the north side of Vietnam because they are have the blue of blue of
What's the weather like in your hometown?
my hometown has water, harsh conditions, has some vegetation winters. It has four seasons. But the weather is very extreme in summers and winter. During summer, the temperature can reach over 38 degrees and it hardly rains for weeks. It contrasts winter rain, cold rain, and constant rain. It sometimes make people feel gloomy. Despite that, I think the weather gives the region a special charm. People have learned to adapt and enjoy simple things like cool evenings after a long holiday. Personality.
Are you a student or do you work?
It is okay.
Are you a student or do you work?
I am currently a secondary student, uh, and I learn a lot of subjects in my school. It's quite challenging, but in this it's quite challenging subject, but also very practical because I enjoy learning about speaking or reading. But sometimes it's very good for me in the lifestyle because my mother like dream, so I also have a foreigner bias, so I can use my knowledge to have a conversation with them to help my mother in the right.
What are you studying?
Uh, I am studying. I am studying about subject. For instance, it is maths, physical education, um, computer, English, literature, geography and history. The most favorite subject is definitely English. It's for creative and uh, energetic. It helps me to be active in any lessons of this subject.
Why did you choose that subject?
I choose it because I have always been curious about um, looking up the new vocabulary. I am also interested in speaking and listening. Studying this subject allows me to develop both creativity and practical communication skills and practical skills like speaking, and it's feel the right fit for me.
Do you enjoy studying it?
Yes, most of the time I feel motivated when I can submit my homework before due date, or I feel very satisfied when I accomplish any assignment of my English teacher. Of course, there are times when it gets stressful, especially during exams, but although I believe education is the key to success.
What's the most difficult part of your studies?
With my subject that I actually interested in, the challenging part is speaking and writing because I'm not good at literature, so in English, I don't have enough or more idea for my topic to write or to speak about it, and so that we have low score in the exam or now.
Do you prefer studying alone or with others?
I prefer studying with others because I can share ideas and learn from different perspectives. Group study also keeps me more disciplined and focused. However, when I need to concentrate deeply, I study alone. It depends on the subject and my mood.
Do you work part-time?
Um, no, I'm a student. I'm just a secondary student, and I spend all of my time to spend all of my time having my family or studying harder. So I don't have enough time to work part time.
What's your dream job?
Mm, my dream job is being an English teacher. Um, It is I think it is a challenging dream because if I want to be, if I want to be an English teacher, I will face with a lot of problem or a lot of like that is harness my um, study. But I always want to be this person because I can share my passion to learn English with the other, and my dream is go to abroad and visit a lot of places. So English te- an English teacher can help me to do my dream.
Do you think you will work abroad?
No, I think I might not because I am not a dependable people. So if I were too far of my family or my relatives, I will be very alone one is friends. That is make me very stressful if I work at work.
What's more important to you, salary or job satisfaction?
Um, can you say again?
What's more important to you, salary or job satisfaction?
I think in my opinion, both are valuable. With some people, they think they do any jobs that can help them have a lot of money, but with the others, that feel like job satisfaction can help you to have better opportunity in career. With me, both are important. Salary help me to have more patient in salary help me to have more motivation to go on this in my career. But job satisfaction is help me to be proud of myself. My family also satisfied with me to be a good person that have a good job.
What do you like to do in your free time?
In my spare time, I always listen to music. I always listen to music. Sometimes I will. Sometimes I play chess with my young sister. If I listen to music, it's can help me to unwind. It's can really mind to dance me in every song I have become better and better. And just with my younger sister, is I need to enhance my critical thinking and also help me to remember
How much free time do you have each day?
uh, in the day I not have much time to relax, but I always enjoy my time after I finish my homework. Or especially on the weekends, I have a lot of time, so I use this time to go swimming or uh, socializing. I often with my friends for happy hour, I'll go shopping with them on the weekend.
Do you prefer to spend your free time alone or with others?
I prefer both. Um, with any time I was free in the day, in weekdays, I always want to just me in the room to listen to music. But on the weekends, it is the time for relaxing and socializing. I often hang out with my friends to go in my home to visit. Occasionally, I visit my parents in the countryside, so I think all is the perfect time to recharge.
What kind of hobbies are popular in your country?
In my country, the favorite activity everybody do when I have observed, it is cycling. Every family here is always have each high school that help me to exercise in every evening and also help them to go to their relatives family house because everybody they all have relatives that near their house, so they don't want to use their motorbike to make the environment more serious. So they you come you guys go to have their physical health, but also have to protect the environment.
What's your favorite hobby?
My favorite hobby is listening to music and playing chess with my younger sister. It is just on weekdays. On weekends, I will go cycling with my friends. I find it very enjoyable and sometimes help me to relax because studying make me have more stressful. So we have if we have hobbies that will help you to be more energetic for the week ahead.
When did you start this hobby?
I started hobby when I was first sixth grade, the first person in secondary school. Uh, in this time, I feel very stressful because there are a lot of homework assignments that teacher gives me. Then we are, then I am, then I were in primary school. So I found that music helped me to unwind after the time, or I also listen to piano music to do comfort more effectively.
Do you think hobbies are important?
In my opinion, it has been very important for people. Um, this hobby help me to relieve stress and improve my mood. With somebody, they feel hobby is like um, soft skills that help you to enhance any just little skills in the life and you have a better opportunity jobs or for your career. With somebody having hobby help them feel more patient and calm after busy weekday.
Have your hobbies changed over time?
I think it's hobby because hobby, I just in my opinion, hobby is temporary, not a temporary activities because if you want to learn new things, you must spend a lot of time to know, to do exercise, to understand it. So with hobby is also like this. I want to I don't want to change another hobby because I want to see my result following it for a long time.
Do you share your hobbies with friends?
Um, yes, every time I see my friends, I always share my passion on any activities that I like. And sometimes they feel me very annoying, but they also respect me that such as listening to me and give me any advice if I have some hobby that is not good for me.
What hobby would you like to try in the future?
Um, in the future, I want to have a hobby. It is playing computer. It is sometimes I have been like I have been hoping to do it for 2 years, but I'm done because I have a homework on knowledge to learn. And if I can, in my free times, I will buy a guitar and play it as my hobby. Whenever I play, I feel calm and inspired.
What time do you usually get up?
Um, with me, I usually get up at 6:30 a.m. because I like to make the most of my day. Getting up early helps me feel more productive. I often spend the first half hour stretching stretching and planning my day. It gives me a positive start.
What do you do after getting up?
Um, I usually after that, I usually do the personal, like brushing my hair and stretching. I also plan my day before I have breakfast and go to school. I try to exercise in the early morning and need to be more energetic for this day to learn more productive.
What's your typical day like?
Um, the typical day, my typical day is begin when I get up at 6:30 a.m. Then I will go to school at 7 o'clock. After that, I will have a lot of lessons that I'm very enjoyable. I'm very enjoying it. Then I will go to come back home to have my mother and eat lunch, relax after my day of studies. Then after that, I will go to school again to learn PE or music, to learn PE or music. And finally, I will come back home to help my mother do any household chores and pick up my the two little siblings. Is my younger brother and my younger sister come back home.
What time do you usually go to bed?
Um, I am ninth grade 9 student, so I always stay up late, but I always can balance my study and my mental health, so I always get up, go to bed at 10:30 o'clock or 11 o'clock. I feel that time I go to bed is not early, it's very late. Then I don't want to have any stress, or I also want to have a lot of compliment of my teacher. So I always do accomplish my homework after go to bed. Before go to bed.
Do you have the same routine every day?
I think I have, because I don't go out instantly, or I spend my free time with my friends a lot of. So my routine my typical weekday, it is not changed, and because I always usually pack with classes, assignments, and sometimes it is household chores. So I try to um, not I try to maintain my routine to not have a lot of stressful, and I also try to stay focused and productive throughout the day to do more better in the day.
What part of the day do you like best?
I think it is when I have free time, I can really use my parents' phones to play video games, or to listen to calming music. These small things help me to release stress and improve my mood, my feeling. I also love the time in the evening when I can unwind with some like outdoor activities.
Do you prefer mornings or evenings?
I prefer evening than morning because morning I must go to school. In the evening I can do I can have my hobby, have my spare time to do other activities because I am a very energetic person that I need to do some exercise to release my energy. Um, I also quite an organized person, so with the morning I can do something that is not in my list to do at this time, so it's very hazy morning.
What's the busiest part of your day?
Um, I think dating. Can you say again?
What's the busiest part of your day?
The busiest part of my day it is in the morning when I must go to school and get up early. I hate to go to school at the early time because this time I can have enough time to sleep. That is why when I learning in each process or lesson or do assignments, it can help me overdoing.
Do you usually plan your day?
Yes, I'm quite an organized person. I usually write a to-do list every morning to keep track of everything. It helps me manage my time more efficiently. Without planning, I would probably waste a lot of time in like surfing the internet or playing chess. That's wastes me a lot of time.
What would you like to change in your daily routine?
No, I don't have anything to change in my routine. But if I had to choose one, I would choose it is when I play. The time I play, I feel they are lot of they are more than the time I had my parents are go to have a sleep, light sleep that help me recharge after a long day, and I will punish myself if I don't accomplish my hard work that is, and this time it should spend for my phone, so I will change the time of my phone.
Do you have a big or small family?
I have a small, I have a small family with just it is a nuclear family. It is about my parents to younger siblings and me.
Who are you closest to in your family?
In my family, I think I were close to my younger sister and my mother because they are a woman as I, so we can share anything that a man can do. And I also sometimes in the night I can have deep conversation about how my feeling of new friends or anything that work can make them happy together.
What do you like doing with your family?
I like to go camping and go swimming and having dinner with them. I find this time can help me to relax and help me to escape the hustle and hustle in life study. When I have dinner with them, I can have some conversation that is very meaningful for me. And in this time, my father gave me um, advice that it depends advice on my life. It is for me to change my perspectives of studying.
Do you spend a lot of time with your family?
Um, yes, I spend a lot of time with my family. Uh, Spending time with my family can help me to enhance more soft skills like manage time or just mm, communication skills. I'm not good at communication. That is why when I practice ask and answer with my family, they are very useful for my life.
What do your parents do?
My parents, my father and my mother are freelancers. They do anything that can help them to improve the quality of life. My mother is my mother is selling drinks like bubble tea or coconut orange, any drink. And my father, he do he because he do a lot of things like he can serve as driver, um, house worker, or sometimes it is the person who teach me. I can see them as a teacher.
Do you think family is important?
With me, family is extremely big for me. If we don't fit our family, we would don't have a good foundation for our life and career and, and study. And if you have family that is have a lot of advice, very which is very helpful for you, you can make your career more shorter, but more quality than the others person.
How often do you meet your relatives?
It is quite depends on my time. If this week I have a lot of free time, I will visit my relatives. And my relative is also near my house. I can go by to them and walk by to visit them, or just go by foot.
Do you prefer spending time with family or friends?
That's a tough question because both are important in different ways. My family gives me comfort, love, and support, while my friends bring fun and laughter. I think having a balance between the two is ideal. It keeps my life more fulfilling and emotionally stable.
How do you keep in touch with your friends?
Um, I usually get in touch with my friend. It is through message. I can text for them through Yellow to ask for assignment, ask to worship with or to discussion about the other person. Some people and in some times that I feel stressful, I will chat with my friends to have good advice to overcome over calm the problem that I have to face it.
What qualities do you think a good friend should have?
A good friend, there's a lot of quality like sense of belonging, hospitality, and very friendly, but especially it is supportive and peaceful. If the person who are always willing to help you and without any conditions, that is a good friend. Because sometimes it is just a matter of them. So you must try to observe the new the new friends to know about their personality to have a good.
Do you like traveling?
Um, yes, I am a big fan of traveling because traveling is one of the best ways to explore new cultures and broaden my horizons. Every trip teaches me something new about people and life. I always come back home with a fresh perspective.
How often do you travel?
Mm, Now I am a student, so I have a few times to travel, and the most destinations I visited is my hometown. I try to travel once or twice a year, usually during school breaks. Sometimes it's just a short domestic trip. It is to my hometown, but I enjoy it a lot. Traveling has me escape from the daily routine, even on weekend getaway and recharge my energy.
What kind of places do you like to visit?
I prefer natural destinations like beaches, mountains, or national parks. I love the peace and quiet they offer. And my hometown, like camping, are my place that a lot of my relatives live on. It is from Maroon. So the fresh air and beautiful scenery here make me feel alive. I find nature to be the best form of healing.
Who do you usually travel with?
I usually travel with my family, but sometimes with the trip it is short, I will travel with my close friends because it's more fun and affordable. We share experience and have lots of laughs together. Traveling with people who are comfortable with makes the experience much more memorable. I rarely travel alone, to be honest.
Do you like to travel by plane?
Yes, I do. I certainly like traveling by plane. Traveling by plane is fast and convenient, especially for long distance like my hometown. I love watching the clouds from above. It is magical. The only downside is the waiting time at the airport, which can be tiring, but I find it more different experience in each trip to make me more mature and confident.
What's the most interesting place you've been to?
Mm, Hollow Lake is the most fascinating place I have visited so far. The limestone cliffs and the moderate waters were absolutely breathtaking. I also enjoyed a full trip and seafood there. It's a place I would love to return to someday.
Do you prefer traveling alone or with others?
To my opinion, I prefer traveling with others because it's more fun to share experience. We can split cost and have somebody take photos of you when You don't need to uh, and I also group trips usually could unforgettable memories. Still, I wouldn't mind trying to solo trip once in my life.
What do you usually do on your holidays?
I usually spend my holidays relaxing and exploring new places. I love trying local food and taking photos of beautiful scenery. Sometimes I also read or just read aloud to recover from school stress. Holidays are more time to recharge both mentally and physically.
Do you prefer short trips or long vacations?
I prefer long vacations as they give me enough time to unwind completely. Short trips are nice, they feel rushed. When I travel for a week or more, I can explore deeply and experience the local culture better. It's more rewarding that way.
What's your dream travel destination?
My dream destination is Japan, and my uncle is living here now. I'm fascinated by its unique blend of traditions and modernity. I would love to visit Tokyo for the technology and Kyoto for its temples and cherry blossoms. Plus, Japanese food is my absolute favorite, as my uncle has said that people's meals are very respectful. They always hold 90 degrees to greet another people or to think another thing. I feel the person, the people and the food here is very um, good.
What kind of food do you like?
Um, I am a big fan of spicy and flavorful dishes, especially Asian cuisine. But if they are the more spicy, I can eat this dish. I try not uh, not much spices and fresh ingredients. Thai and Vietnamese dishes are my go-tos because they're both tasty and healthy. I can't stand plain food.
Do you like cooking?
Yes, I really enjoy cooking because it's relaxing and creative. I often experiment with different recipes and try to make them healthier, but I always don't succeed. And my mother always said if I want to cook, the other thing that is not have recipe for it, my mother always say it is very annoying. And I find cooking also gives me a sense of satisfaction. When others enjoy my food, it's one of my favorite weekend activities.
How often do you eat out?
I usually eat out a few times a week, especially with friends or after class. It's a nice way to socialize and try new dishes. However, I try not to do it too often because it's more expensive and less healthy. And it also wastes me a lot of time. Balance is key for me.
What's your favorite meal of the day?
Dinner is my favorite because it is when I can sit down with my family after a long day. We talk, laugh, and share our stories over food. It's the most comforting part of the day. The atmosphere feels warm and peaceful.
Do you prefer eating at home or at restaurants?
I prefer eating at home since it's healthier and saves money. Home cooked meals taste fresher and you know exactly when it's done. But once in a while, I enjoy dining out to experience something new. It's all about variety, but it's just reason that the more foreign the reason it is. I'm lazy to I'm very lazy to washing dishes, so I will just feed my mother to eat out. So I don't need to do it.
Have your eating habits changed over time?
Yes, definitely. When I was younger, I used to eat a lot of junk food from the country in my school, but now I pay more attention to nutrition and eat more vegetables and fruits. I also drink more water and less soda. I feel much better physically and mentally.
What food is popular in your country?
In Vietnam, rice dishes, noodles, and French spring rolls are the most common. People also love street food like bánh mì and pho. Vietnamese cuisine is known for being fresh, light, and full of flavor. It is sometimes really proud of it.
Bánh mì là bread nhá. Phở thì được nhưng bánh mì là bread.
Do you think fast food is popular in your country?
Yes, it is very popular, especially among young people when I was younger. And now it's quick, cheap, and convenient, which is which fits the busy lifestyle. However, it's not very healthy. So many people are trying to cut down on it, but and still, new fast food chains are everywhere these days, like Jollibee or McDonald's.
Do you like to try new foods?
Absolutely, trying new food is one of the best ways to experience a culture. I'm always open to different flavors and textures. Even if I don't like something, at least I get to learn about it. It makes eating more exciting, and this time I feel very enjoyable because trying new food can help to change my mood to in a positive way.
What's a traditional dish from your hometown?
A famous dish from my hometown is rice with grilled pork served with fresh fruit and fish sauce. It's simple but incredibly delicious when you are very hungry. Wait, you eat this dish can you feel very excited. The balance of sweet, sour, and savory flavors make it special. I never get tired of eating it.
Do you like using technology?
Yes, I'm really in using technology and I can't imagine life without my phone on my computer. They make almost everything more convenient, from studying to socializing. Anytime it is for playing video games, technology has become an integral part of my daily routine. I also like discovering new apps or gadgets. They improve efficiency, efficiency in my study. However, I try to do it wisely and not become overly dependent.
What's your favorite gadget?
My favorite garbage is definitely my smartphone.
How often do you use the internet?
I use the internet every single day, almost all the time. It's essential for studying, watching videos, and keeping in touch with people. I also rely on it to learn new skills or read the news. Life without the internet would feel quite inconvenient and disconnected. It has truly transformed the way I live.
What apps do you use the most?
I mainly use Messenger, YouTube, Yellow, and Google Maps. Messengers help me communicate quickly as well as Yellow. YouTube is great for learning and entertainment, and Google Maps is essential for traveling. These are simplify my daily tasks. I also enjoy discovering new apps occasionally to improve productivity.
Do you prefer texting or calling?
I prefer texting because it's faster and less intrusive than calling. I can rely at my own pace without interrupting someone's schedule. Texting also allows me to keep records of important information. However, for urgent matters or emotional conversations, I still prefer calling. It really depends on the situation.
Do you think technology makes life easier?
In my opinion, is yes, technology makes life much easier, but it also comes with downsides. Tasks like shopping, learning, and socializing are faster and more convenient. At the same time, people tend to become overly dependent and distracted. It's a double-edged sword that requires careful management. Overall, I think the benefits outweigh the disadvantages.
How has technology changed your daily life?
Technology has made everything more efficient and connected. I can study online, attend virtual classes, and shop without leaving home. Social interactions have also shifted. It's easier to stay in touch, but less personal sometimes. Even hobbies like gaming or photography have been transformed. It's incredible how integrated it has become.
Do you spend too much time on your phone?
Probably yes, especially when I'm scrolling through social media or watching videos. I try to limit my screen time by setting specific periods of use my phone. It's challenging because so much of my time depends on it. However, I think being mindful about usage helps me stay balanced. Moderation is key.
What was the first technology you owned?
The first technology I ever owned was a small Nokia phone in when I was six, in 10 years old. It is my father's phone, and he has for me to help me to watch the time. It was very simple but exciting at the time. I remember playing video games like The Snake or UFO and sending messages with friends. That's what introduced me to the TV tour, conversion app, and Christmas tactic.
How do you feel when you can't use the internet?
I feel a bit anxious and disconnected when I and access the internet. It's like being head of corporate information and communication. I also working on missing important updates from schools or group of friends. However, sometimes it's a relief to take a short break and focus on offline activities that help me appreciate the real world.
What's the weather like in your country?
Um, the weather in my country varies a lot. Summers are hot and humid, while winters are cold and dry. Spring and autumn are more moderate and pleasant. This variety allows people to enjoy different seasonal activities. It also affects daily life, such as clothing and transportation. And I think the extremely cold or extremely hot is always focused on the north of my country and the central of the country.
Which season do you like the most?
I like autumn the most because it's not too hot or cold. The weather is perfect for outdoor activities and traveling. Leaves change color, creating beautiful scenery. I also enjoy the much sunlight and gentle breeze in early season that feels calm and refreshing.
Do you prefer hot or cold weather?
I prefer cold weather. I enjoy cold weather because it feels fresh and comfortable. I can wear warm clothes, drink hot beverage, and enjoy cozy activities indoors with my family or my relatives. Related to cold weather also motivates me to be more active and productive. I find it quite invigorating and enjoyable.
What do you usually do in the summer?
During summer, I usually um, go swimming or travel with friends. It's best time for outdoor activities and adventures. I also enjoy visiting the countryside or beaches to escape the heat. Summer feels lively and energetic. It's definitely my favorite season for fun, but after autumn.
Is there any season you dislike?
Um, it is December. In my hometown, December, it is very hot and humid that makes my skin is have a lot of acne, oil, making very stressed about my appearance.
Does the weather affect your mood?
Um, yes, weather has a big impact on my mood. Sunny days make me cheerful and energetic, while rainy days often make me feel sleepy or lazy. Extreme weather, like storms, can be stressful for when I'm hometown or hotel. I try to adjust my planning indoor activities when the weather isn't ideal. Overall, good weather really improves my rest.
What kind of weather do you like for holidays?
Um, for my holiday, I think I like autumn. I have said that autumn it is my favorite season because it's not too hot and too cold. It is the ideal time for me to travel, to um, take a lot of photos. That is very beautiful with picturesque scenery.
Do you often check the weather forecast?
Can you say again?
Do you often check the weather forecast?
Yes, it is always. umbrella to go to school.
Have you ever experienced extreme weather?
No, I haven't. But my grandparents is they uh, used to experience this. It is in this year they have seen a lot of storms, and I don't remember the name of this storm, but I have listened that it's very this like this very distant.
How do people in your country deal with hot weather?
In my country, during hot weather, the people don't always use air conditioners, or they will go swimming. Some people they will visit the supermarket to have a free air conditioner. But I now here it is neither. Honestly, this um, this place, I always go swimming with my friends and my younger sister because this way this helps me not spend a lot of time and a lot of money to escape the heat of the hot day.
What is your biggest dream?
Mm, my favorite trip is to build a successful career and travel around the world. I want to experience different countries and learn new things, make friends all around the world. I think this trip will give me a sense of fulfillment. I also hope to inspire others through my work and adventures. It's something I have been searching for since I was young.
What do you want to be in the future?
Um, in the future, I would like to be an English teacher who, who is independent, kind, and all. I always respected for my work because an English teacher is allow me to do my dream. It is go abroad, visiting another nation.
Do you think dreams are important?
In my opinion, dreams is vital for my life. Dreams can help you have more motivation to go ahead, forward, and closer to your target. Dreams can be like technique. Yeah, that is me to enhance my studies to do my dream.
What was your childhood dream?
When I was a child, my dream is just like young girls to be a princess because I have watched a lot of animated films that have princess and queens, and they make me feel I want to be a beautiful and very beautiful princess. That is my dream.
Have you achieved any of your dreams?
And I have. When I was seven, seven, grade seven, I have a dream that is win a first prize of an in- internet Olympic English in my school,
Do you often set goals for yourself?
Um, yes, I always plan to set my goals by breaking them into smaller milestones and tracking progress. Self-improvement and continuous learning are key. I also seek advice from mentors, my teachers, my family, and observe successful people. Maintaining discipline and focus is crucial. Step by step, I believe I can reach my aspirations.
What kind of job do you want in the future?
Um, in my future, I want to be a more mature, experienced, and hopefully successful person. So the job I want to do is which will make my style line change and responsibilities will increase. They also can be challenging but rewarding.
Do you prefer to make long-term or short-term plans?
Um, it depends on each period of time. When I want to, I not have a lot of motivation. I want to have short goals, short that make me just spend short time to do to achieve this goal. But when I have a lot of motivation, I want to set big goals that make me when I have the result, I can do more better.
What do you need to do to achieve your future goals?
In my opinion, the thing I would do first is be patient and consistent. Some people they set a goal but they can uh, maintain it to the last. That is why a lot of people are not successful. So the first thing and the priority thing that you always have to set um, big goals is patience and consistency.
Do you think people should dream big?
Some people say that no, but I think it is yes. People should have their dream to have more motivation to do this. Like me, like me when I was younger, and now I have been very smooth abroad for 2 years to gain international experience for my career. However, I now I also live my views and my family ties. I don't have a big dream like go apart in a real life in the past. But now I have a lot of goals. Can compare with a big goal when I was younger that I set.
Bạn đã trả lời xong A100 IELTS question. Bạn đã trả lời xong 100 câu hỏi part 1 của IELTS rồi.
Yeah.
Xong rồi đấy, xong part 1 rồi đấy. Bác nói bé quá không nghe được. Thôi bây giờ bạn nghỉ đi nhá. Lời tốt rồi, chỉ còn phần 2 và phần 3 thì bạn part 2 và part 3 thì bạn phải làm. Xong bác hỏi cái là bạn nói. Bác chỉ nói chủ đề thôi, bác chỉ nhắc tên chủ đề thôi xong là bạn nói. Đấy. Cái này nó không hỏi, part 2, part 3 không hỏi như này được, hiểu chưa? Đó, bạn làm đi, xong part 2, part 3 là bạn hoàn thiện speaking rồi đấy. Và xong 3 phần đấy, sắp xong rồi đấy. Thôi, nghỉ nhà. Bye bye, see you next time.
Yeah, goodbye teachers. See you again. Good night.
Oh, thank you.